Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is addressing a controversy surrounding her prosecution of Donald Trump and 13 others. Willis spoke yesterday at a black church in Atlanta, and it was her first public comment since one of Trump's co-defendants asked that the charges against him be thrown out on the claim that Willis has an ongoing romantic relationship with Nathan Wade, one of the special prosecutors she hired. Willis did not admit to the relationship yesterday, but repeatedly said she is flawed and imperfect. She accused those on the Republican side who are now attacking her of playing the race card.
Isn't it them who's playing the race card when they only question one? Isn't it them playing the race card when they constantly think, I need someone from some other jurisdiction in some other state to tell me how to do a job I've been doing almost 30 years?
The reason why they're questioning one and not questioning all is because you're sleeping with the one, not all. We truly had to be honest about that. The fact of the matter is, man, you're trying to kind of fan the flames of racial division. You're trying to make everything about race because you know that's a hot button issue in this country right now. If you can somehow make it about race, then maybe that's your way out. Again, that's what you're trying to do. And all these weak people sitting right there in the church behind you are shaking their heads. Yeah. You know, the fact of the matter is, man, you are being dishonest. I mean, clearly dishonest. You have paid $650,000 of taxpayer money to an attorney who has never even tried a felony case. Never. I mean, again, he focuses on family law and traffic tickets. But, I mean, you want to give him the job, the most important job, I'm sure, in your career? Yeah.
Nathan Wade, the attorney Fani Willis is accused of having an affair with, has been paid more than $650,000 in fees by Fulton County. Here's a little bit of his resume. Wade was a municipal judge who mostly dealt with traffic tickets and running a private practice focusing on family law and contract disputes. Our Fox News research department found no evidence he has ever prosecuted a felony case. Yet Fani Willis picked him for arguably the biggest case in her career. A former Justice Department prosecutor with this.
Bottom line is, it looks like Fani Willis, according to this motion filed by Mr. Roman's attorney, has brought in a special prosecutor who has never tried a felony case and who got divorced or filed for divorce the day after she appointed him to this position, for which he and his firm has now billed about $1 million.
Clay Travis, founder of Outkick, and today I'm adding an attorney. What is your take on what's happening in Georgia?
It's a massive story. I think, if anything, this has been underplayed overall by the media. I think, Harris, this is a dead prosecution. I think Fani Willis is going to have to step down. I think Nathan Wade's going to have to step down. And if the state of Georgia really gets into this investigation, which Governor Brian Kemp on down, everybody should be involved in this. I think it's possible there's a criminal prosecution against Willis herself based on these allegations. She tried to say that this was race-based, Harris, but by saying, oh, they're only focusing on one of the three attorneys that I hired to participate in this investigation. And my response to that will be, well, did you sleep with the other two as well? Because until the allegations that you were sleeping with a man that you funneled $650,000 in taxpayer money to, a man who may well have been unqualified to have the job in the first place, and also allegations, Harris, that she was traveling with him on extravagant vacations that were being paid for by the taxpayers of Georgia. Oof. If you were going to try and put the former president of the United States behind bars in an outrageous and unprecedented series of charges under Georgia state law, you need to be crystal clear yourself.
Guys, we have truly got to understand what's happening here. I mean, again, Fani Willis, she's giving the biggest case, arguably, of her career to a man who has never even prosecuted anything like this. Never even done anything with a felony. Never. She's giving it to him. Why? Because again, she's banging him. That's why. She's screwing this man. That's why. They're taking vacations paid for by Georgia residents, taxpayers. I mean, we truly have to understand this girl is the head of the prosecution of the former president of this country. You really? These are the people. Again, we really gotta be honest about this stuff. Number one, I mean, first of all, it's not legal to take vacations with some man that you're banging that's already married to somebody else. You're having those vacations paid for by taxpayers. I mean, number one, that's not legal. I mean, and so unethical across the board. I mean, again, you're prosecuting the former president of this country. I don't think so. You're not a good person. And you're out there talking about, oh, it's race. It's all about my race. I'm black. I'm blackity black, black, black. Yeah. The problem is you're standing behind that and you're trying to make people believe. And again, the only ones who believe it are the ones who either want to believe it or stupid. I mean, that's it. You know, again, you have funneled $650,000 to this man. You have funneled $650,000 to him in his office of taxpayer money. And you're sleeping with him. And he's not qualified to do this. And you're taking vacations with the man paid for by taxpayers. I mean, we have to truly be honest. It has nothing to do with race. And you know it has nothing to do with race. You know that. I mean, not even close. I mean, again, I can understand trying to make that case. I still wouldn't believe it. But trying to make that case if it was a little bit ambiguous. I mean, you know, he had a little bit of something in there. But again, you had nothing. I mean, you're a crook. You're a cheat. You don't do things right. You're evil. I mean, that's what you are. And you're trying to tell people, and that's what makes it even more evil. You're trying to tell people it's about race. That somehow the color of your skin, you're so oppressed. You're black. And they're going after you because you're black. No. They're going after you because you're a bad person. Because you're doing bad things. You're an evil, 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 evil woman. And being black has nothing to do with it. So you're an evil black woman. But you're still an evil woman. And again, they don't care what color you are. Nobody does. Man, again, you're doing some bad things. Bad things. And again, they're not focused on your skin color. They're focused on what you're doing that's wrong.
You son of a.